Hello, Ivykids! Welcome to this session. So, I am Meenakshi Dhal and I am here to. So, are you all ready? Do you know this session is called as a fun meet? But I'm not going to tell you what we are going to do today because I am in the mood to play with this bell. I called it bell. I'm so sorry. It is a ball, right? See what happened? I just mispronounced the letter A as E and the pronunciation changed. I called it something else. It's not a bell, it's a ball. That's what happens when we do not know the sounds of English alphabet. And to avoid that, what we are going to do in today's session, we are going to have fun and revise the phonics sound from A to Z. So let's get started. But before that, please remember that during the session you have to stay super active. Also, when I sing this song for you, you have to clap along with me, sing with me so that you can also understand sound of each English letter. Yes? Shall we get started? So let's begin. Okay, so clap and say 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Let's see now the alphabet tree. A is for X. 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 B is for ball. 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 C is for cap. Cap. D is for dog. Dog. E is for envelope. Envelope. F is for fish. Fish. G is for glass. Glass. I hope you all are singing along with me. Glass. H is for horse. Horse. I is for ice cream. Ice cream. J is for jar. K is for, what is for K? K is for kite. L is for lion. Lion. And M is for mask. N is for nose. Point out your nose, kids. Nose. Nose. And O is for orange. Orange. P is for pencil. Pencil. Q is for queen. Queen. Does she look like a queen to you? Isn't she looking super amazing? Queen. R is for super cute. R is for rabbit. Rabbit. S is for sun. T is for, once again, tiger. T is for tiger. T is for tiger. Tiger. U is for umbrella. 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 V is for vask. Vask. Oh, I got tired. Let me drink. W for water. 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 And W is also for watch. Watch. X is for Xmas tree. Y is for, with no doubt, Y is for yellow class. Y is for yellow. Yellow. And Z, that is also called as Z. Z is for zero. Zero. I hope you enjoyed this song with me. Okay kids, so let us see what we have in this session for you all. So we are going to have a quick recap. But let me tell you, so it's a fun time. We are going to learn the alphabetical order. We are going to recap English alphabet and their phonic sounds. In this session, I'm also going to tell you somewhere confusing combination of phonic sounds. So to know more about that, what you have to do, you just have to stay active in the class. And as I already told you, please carry a notepad, a notebook and pencil with you so that during the session you can participate actively and you can write down your answers there. So let's get started and let's see now the English alphabet. It's here on the screen now. So we already know the order from A to Z. I have a question for you. So it's poll time, kids. Okay. So I hope you got the question on the screen now. I'm going to read the question for you all so that you answer it well. Now the question says, how many letters are there in English alphabet? I'm going to repeat the question for you. How many letters are there in the English alphabet? First option says that there are 26 letters. Okay? And second option says that there are 21 letters. So with the phonic sounds, we need to know that how many letters are there in English alphabet, right? That is very important. So now, let's see what is the answer. Are you interested to know the answer? Let's see that on the screen. Ta-da! It's there on the screen now. So the answer is 26 letters. Let us continue now. I hope you understood this answer. Let us continue with the second poll. It's there on your screen now. The second question is again there on the screen. I hope you all are able to see that on the screen right now. Let me ask the question to you. So the question is, all English letters have their own sound. Actually, this is not a question. It's a statement. So I have given a statement to you. I'm saying that all English letters have their own sound. Means, if I talk about letter D, or letter H or letter W, I'm saying that all letters of English alphabet, they have their own sounds. Now you have to tell me whether it is right to say or wrong. So if you think it's right, yes, then go for true. If you think it's no, all the English letters do not have their own sounds, then go for the false option. Hurry up kids. So the answer is here on the screen right now. So yes, it is true to say that all English letters have their own sound. Students who answered it wrong. Did you notice that from letter A to Z, I shared the sound of each letter? And that is why we can say that each letter have their own sound. There is no letter which does not have any sound. Then how would we say that word, right? How would we say that letter if it doesn't have any sound? That is why all English letters have their own sound. Moving on, now we are going to do some questions in the session. So students, it's not that I'm only asking questions to you. It is a kind of revision session for you. I want to know actually what you have studied earlier, and it is, the time to reflect in the session and let me know, ma'am, we also know very well. right? You all can show your responses and make me realize, okay, this is what my kids know. Let me tell them something new. Let me put on more knowledge in their minds. So let's get started with the slide which you can see on the screen right now. It has some questions, it has some easy questions. Now I'm going to give you an example before we start. So I have two balls in my hand and the question is saying for between. Now if I ask you, what is there between the balls? What would you reply? There is a jar between the balls, right? Similarly, you know English alphabet, right? You know how we say A, B, C, D, the correct order of English alphabet. Now what you have to do, you have to answer these questions. There is a blank in between. So let's take a simple example. What comes between A and C? What comes between them? That's letter B. Yes, very nice. I hope you have answered all these questions. What comes between G and I, X and Y, Z, M and O, and S and U. So these 4 questions were given. Let's see their answers now. So answers are there now on the screen. Yes, H comes between G and I. Very good, wonderful performance. And Y comes between X and Z, for which I was trying to do little cheating, but I'll not do it after this. No, I'll not help. I want you to get the answer. What comes between M and O? That's N. T comes between S and U. So with this, we recapped A to Z. Also, we understood the meaning of between, right? So let's move forward. Let us continue with some more questions, but this time questions are a little different. I'm going to once again explain it to you with the help of these balls. So first question is saying what comes before something. So let's say what comes before B. That's A, right? And if I ask you what comes after B, that's C. Similarly, there are questions on the slide in front of you. Questions are asking you what comes before those letters and what comes after those letters. So what you have to do, you have to quickly write down your answers and do the needful. You know that, right? What I'm going to say. So quickly answer. What comes before F? So when I'm asking the question to you, you can write down your answers in your notebook actively. Okay? Okay. Second question, what comes before T? Okay. Quick. What comes before B? Oh my god. I gave this in an example. Fourth question, what comes before L? Great. Now let's very quickly do the questions for after. What comes after T? I'm not going to answer right now. I helped you in the beginning. So this is very easy. You can do that. What comes after N? Okay. What comes after C? Keep writing down the answers. And what comes after H? H for horse. Right? Great. You can keep on practicing the sounds like this. Wonderful. I hope by now everybody have noted their answers for before and after. So let us see the answers now. Ready? Are you all ready and excited to see the answers and number of correct answers? Here are the answers. So what comes before F? That is E. S comes before T. A comes before B. K comes before L. U comes after T. O comes after N. D comes after C. And I comes after H. Wonderful. My kids are super active. I'm really feeling energetic and I'm quite excited to teach you more. Are you excited to learn more? So we have just practiced alphabetical orders. Now let us learn something else. Let us learn something new now. Some of you are already aware of 2-letter words. 2-letter words Simple. When you add two letters, so look at the screen carefully. There are 5 letters which are bigger in size, right? See the letters. What are those letters? A, E, I, O and U. So let's see some 2-letter words with each of them. So talking about letter A. With A, I can make the word am, as, at. Similarly, with letter E, keeping E at the end of the letter, I can make the words like he, me, we. Now moving to I. With letter I can make the words like in, if, is. With letter O, I can make the words like of, on, or. With letter U, we can make the words like up. Remember when I was giving you example of umbrella, I said a umbrella. Similarly, up. Us. I hope you all are able to connect with the phonic sounds right now. And that is why phonic sounds are so important. Moving ahead, I have a short activity for you. You can see 3 big letters. Again, there are 3 big letters, N, B and Y. What we have to do, with the help of these 3 letters, what you have to do, you have to create any 2-letter words. I just gave you example of A and M. Similarly, out of these 3 letters, you have to create any 2-letter words. Is that easy? So let's see the answers now. Are you all ready? Excited? So let's see the answers on the screen. So here are the answers. We can create actually 2-letter words. One is BY, by, and another is MY, my, right? And now we are going to focus on 3-letter words. Are you all ready? Great. You have to actively listen to me and I'm going to ask you some questions once again. Okay, so my favorite 5 letters A, E, I, O, U. I've shared 2 words with it with letter A, that is CAP, cap, GAP, gap. Oh, I have a question mark there on the screen for you all. Now that question mark says that you have to guess the 3rd word. You have to write down again on your notebook, write down the 3rd word where we can use A in the middle. I'm giving you an example for letter A, that is MAP, map. Talking about letter E, there is a word given RED, red. Another word is LED, let. You have to guess the 3rd one and write down that in your notebook. 3rd letter I, PIN, pin, BIN, bin, and the question mark is there for the 3rd one, which you have to guess once again. Next is letter O, GOD, God, NOD, nod, and the 3rd one, you have to make the guess. Letter U, RUB, rub, TUB, tub, and the 3rd one, you have to write. So this is a challenge, a kind of homework for you. What you have to do, all the letters where I have not written any word, I have just put 3 question marks. What you have to do, you have to put a 3-letter word there with letter A, E, I, O and U. That's your homework, okay? For now, moving on to the surprise. So yes, I have a surprise for you all. Do you want to know what that is? Make a guess. That is the fun fact. Okay, so in our today's session, we were only talking about English alphabet, their sounds. We were practicing the combination of phonic sounds. I have given you some challenges and homework, which you all are going to do, definitely. But with that, I have a fun fact for you. Do you know how letter E feels? Letter E feels very proud because letter E is the most commonly used letter in the English alphabet. So I'm letter E and I feel very happy and I feel very proud because I am the one who is commonly used. That is how letter E feels. Okay? Even English starts with E. See, you can remember that very easily. So for now, we got this fun fact. You have to tell this fun fact to your friends, to your parents as well. Okay? So for now, we are going to end this session here. Thank you so much, kids, for being so active in the class and making me even energetic during the session. Please remember whatever we learned in our today's session. We are going to continue this journey with this big smile. Bye everyone. Take care. For more such helpful content, don't forget to subscribe.